This woman had cut off her fingerprints with scissors, all because she was terrified of anything with a spiral pattern. Her fear stemmed from her husband's obsession with spirals. For some unknown reason, Saitu had suddenly started collecting a large number of spiral-patterned objects at home. Whenever he stared at them, his eyes would involuntarily follow the spirals in a circular motion, which looked extremely unsettling. But that wasn't all. Saitu developed many strange habits in daily life. He would only drink soup if it was stirred into a spiral. Even when bathing, he had to whirl the water into a spiral before stepping in. His obsession with spirals became so severe that his son, Shuichi, began to suspect that spirals might be some kind of curse. Recently, Shuichi noticed that the water in the stream outside their house formed spirals, and even the flowers and plants were affected. It seemed as if the entire village was cursed by spirals. Shuichi confided in his girlfriend, Kiri, telling her about his father's strange behavior and his suspicion that the town was under a spiral curse. Kiri initially dismissed it, thinking Shuichi was overreacting, but when Kiri returned home, she was shocked to see Shuichi's father standing in her house. Kiri's father was a potter, and Saitu had come to request a custom plate with a spiral pattern. As Saitu explained his reasons for the plate,
渦巻きというものに何やら神秘的なものを感じるんです。いや、絶対に何か不思議な力が秘められてるに違いない。
Kiri, listening from the hallway, was stunned. Could it be that what Shuichi said was true? Not long after, Kiri's father finished the custom spiral plate. He asked Kiri to deliver it to Saitu's house. But when she arrived, Saitu said he no longer needed it.
渦巻きは自ら作り出すものだとね。ごらん、こんなこともできるようになった。
Terrified, Kiri screamed and ran away. Around the same time, a delivery man arrived, carrying a round object, another spiral-patterned item Saitu had ordered. A few days later, Saitu died under mysterious circumstances. Shuichi and his mother didn't reveal the true cause of death, telling relatives and friends only that he had fallen from a height. Seida's death was bizarre. The round object delivered by the courier contained a horrifying sight. Saitu had twisted his own body into a spiral, bones shattered, dead inside it. Even more terrifyingly, when his body was cremated, the smoke from the chimney formed a spiral. In the center of the smoke, Seida's face appeared, exactly mirroring the gruesome scene of his death. Shuichi's mother, witnessing this, collapsed in terror and descended into madness. Even in the hospital, she struggled to regain sanity. Seeing the nurse's hair twisted in spirals terrified her, and even tangled tubes made her panic. She finally calmed down only after shaving her head and cutting off her fingerprints. However, the spiral curse seemed to be spreading. Kiri, who stayed with Shuichi to care for his mother, began showing unusual signs. Shuichi noticed Kiri's hair suddenly growing long. At first, Kiri didn't realize the severity of the problem. The next day at school, her female classmates noticed the ends of Kiri's hair curling into spirals. To help her, they braided her hair, but it quickly unraveled, curling again into spirals. When Kiri turned to look, she saw a strange creature outside the window. Her classmates were drawn to it as well, and they realized it was a snail-like person.